Welcome, everyone. What better way to end the weekend than the NBA on 2K Sports? With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Powell in at the 1. Ooh, we've had this one circled on our schedules. Matching up two teams that are playing great basketball, Clark.
You know, I know people wonder how we can get geeked up about games as announcers, but we're fans too. So this is definitely a measuring stick game, and both of these teams have been outstanding. Can't wait to see this one.
Unloads from 13. Offensive rebound, ABC.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Pass to Hobson. Just 5 to shoot. Got a hand on it. Powell outside. Here's ABC. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
And they pick up 2.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Back to Powell. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. Here's Hobson. And he drains the quick shot. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to Gray. Back to Powell. Here's ABC from deep three-point range. Out to Powell. Tries yet again. The rebound by Hobson. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to ABC. From 7, deflected. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Gray. Here's ABC. And it's rejected. And they're running.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Pass to ABC. Powell with it. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go that time. Here's ABC. Powell covers. Now Diallo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws. Shooting 2.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. He's perfect from the line this time. Powell with it.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Gray. Here's ABC. Clock at 6. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's ABC. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Hobson. Out to the right wing. Here's ABC. No good on the 3.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Pass to ABC. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
So both teams making some changes here. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to Hobson. Powell covers. Shot clock at 6. And it's ABC with a rebound. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Here's ABC. From deep, sinks it. What range from downtown?
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Gray. Here's Winston. Here's ABC. Here's Winston. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile one drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
It's good. He's got 5.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Here's Gray. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to ABC. Wide open. That shot is off.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Gray. Inside. No good off the back of the rim.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Kept alive. Here's ABC. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Here's ABC. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up. The rebound by Winston.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Pass to Gray. Can't get it to drop. Gone 6 of 11 so far. That shot off. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The first free throw is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's ABC. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They're up by 3, and we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Here's Gray. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Count it.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Now another view of that incredible mobile one drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Pass to Hobson. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's ABC. Powell covers. Here's ABC. Second chance effort. Good work there as it goes.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. And that one's good. ABC. He has 7.
Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
And the bucket is good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Pass to ABC. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. To the middle. Here's Hobson, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And he sinks the second. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Powell. Pass to ABC. From deep. The shot off that time. Down low. Diallo gets the bucket.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Back to Powell. Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Gray, no good. Got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. To the paint. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's ABC. Right wing. Can they get it? And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Second free throw, no good. Gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Gray. Got a piece of it. Tries again. That's another miss. 1 for 7 in this contest. Gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. All sorts of time. That's good on the jumper.
Timeout, timeout.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Here's Winston to the inside. Powell, it's good. Powell's got his first 2 points of the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's ABC. From outside, off the mark. Gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. And there's a 3-second violation. Both teams will make substitutions. gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Powell covers. 11 feet out. The shot that time not on target.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Good. Powell's got 4 points this quarter.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Diallo outside. To the left wing. Here's ABC. Off with the layup. Gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Pass to Powell. Here's ABC. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 6 to shoot. That one falls.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in. Guys?"
He's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious. Two shots. Last on the first.
That free throw, no good. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. Here's ABC. That one rolls around and rims out. Gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. Now Powell. 6 points for him. 1:49 left in the first half.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think you got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Shot clock at 6 from behind the arc. No good that time. Shooting the rock well at 46%. Here's ABC. And rejected. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. The visitors with the ball. with the teardrop. Here's Winston. Pass to Powell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Powell covers. 58 seconds left in the second period. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Misses the step back jumper. Gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Hits both from the stripe. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Inside, here's ABC. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 9 points in the game.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Can't hit it from 12 feet.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Back to Powell. 2 on the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one falls for Powell. And that's good as he hits both shots. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. They're up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, what was your impression?
They obviously came in wanting to push the action. And so far, so good. They're looking to get easy transition baskets because the other team is not getting back on defense.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
It's time to wake up. They came out unfocused, unmotivated, unprepared, and it shows in the efficiency numbers. Terrible field goal percentage. They could be way ahead in this game if they were taking better shots.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And it's Gray in a shooting guard. And he drives in to the paint. Tipped. Here we go. That one drops for him.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And it's ABC in at the center position. Here's ABC. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Just 4 to shoot. Misses the 3.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Pass to Powell. Here's Gray. Now Powell. This for the tie! And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's ABC. Powell covers. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Diallo, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
For 3. Offensive rebound. ABC. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's ABC. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Clock at 6. Down low. And the layup is good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to ABC. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to ABC. It's tipped. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Six on the shot clock. Powell for 3. And it's ABC with a rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Now here's Powell. He's got 10. Pass to ABC. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. Give him 8.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's ABC. He's got 5. First one falls for him. So both teams changing it up here. So hits one and misses one at the line. Gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Gray. Pass to Winston. Here's ABC. And the layup falls.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's ABC. He has 6. It's deflected. This for the tie. No good on the layup. Shooting just about 43% in the third. With the drive, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Pass to Gray. Here's ABC. From the arc. Winston misses. Gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's ABC. Fires from 14. Here's Hobson. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, BA, keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Diallo right side. 11 feet out. That one doesn't drop.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Pass to Winston. And there's 1:38 left in the third. That ties the game.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Shooting around 41%. Here's Hobson. Here's Diallo. The rebound by Winston. Gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Gray. Covered by Diallo. With the fadeaway. And it's good for 2.
Fading back. Nobody there to even challenge it.
Shooting just about 33% since this second half started. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
No good on that one. Both teams deciding to change it up. He hits the second from the line. Gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Back to Powell. Pass to ABC. Five on the clock. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Seven seconds left in the third quarter. To the left side wing. Can't get it to fall. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. They lead by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Powell outside. And it's ABC with a rebound. Powell covers. Pass to ABC. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
They need what he brings on the floor. His talent is missed. Now they're going to have to get it done without it.
Back to Powell. Here's ABC. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Here's Powell. Got a piece of it. Here's Hobson. Deflected. And he's able to get it back. It's good. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Pass to Gray. Here's ABC. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. The shot misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's ABC, and they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Thanks for that, Allie. Gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's ABC. The second effort. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And that one misses. Got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Pass to Gray. Here's ABC. Launches it. Nails it from 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's ABC. To the wing on the left. No good. A bit long that time. Shooting around 35% from the field so far. Pass to ABC. He drains it from the right block.
Boy, really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
Gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Here's ABC. Gets an open look and hits it.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Now here's Powell. Defense is right there. Oh, they get a hand on it. Powell covers. Pass to Hobson. Blocked! Powell outside. Here's ABC. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive. Gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Pass to ABC. Out left to the wing. To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Here's ABC. It's Powell on the wing. The rebound by Hobson. Gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Over to the left wing. Here's ABC. Out to the wing. Here's ABC. Got a hand on it. Pass to ABC. Hits the jump hook.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's ABC. To take the lead. No good on the shot. Shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. ABC.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Just an effective weapon for them on the inside tonight. He was such a reliable option for them on offense with his muscling his way to the basket from the low block.
Shooting just 38% for this game so far. Here's ABC. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Pass to Gray. Here's ABC. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. The rebound by Hobson.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
To take the lead. And it's ABC missing.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Here's ABC. That one's off for him. 6 for 11 now. Shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. Powell covers. Powell pulls it in. Gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. 59 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's ABC missing.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Powell outside to the inside. Here's ABC. Yes! There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Floats one up. Tipped. Here's Gray. Pass to Powell. Over to the left wing. Pulls it, and he sinks it.
Timeout.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Your thoughts, guys?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Inside. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. 17 seconds left in the fourth.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up 2. Blocked! And so the home crowd treated to a win. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and